This video is being brought to you by Freedom Garage. Hey y'all, this is Dan from Freedom Garage, and I've got a different type of issue here in the shop today. I wanted to just share with folks. It's regarding my Scag mower and a couple issues I had with it where it was bogging down, not cutting good. Once it hit tall grass, it would just bog down. And I wanted to share just some of the troubleshooting because I didn't find any, I found some things on the internet, but the ultimate solution, again, wanted to share, and I didn't find that out anywhere. And even went to the dealership and they were quite off course. So anyway, first thing is I was having issues cutting. Again, it was bogging down, and looking through things, I ended up replacing the belt. Now, my belt that I had on there was not broken or anything, not frayed, but what had happened, it had stretched. Either I hit something or my wife hit something while we were mowing, a rock or a high place of ground or whatever, and that jarring, this is a 72-inch deck, by the way. Let me talk about, it's a Scag 72-inch Turf Tiger with the 29 horsepower Kawasaki motor. So I think that's a 790 DFI or something like that, or PD. But anyway, it was bogging down, and it turns out that belt, the mower deck belt, had stretched enough where from that point forward, it was just not gripping. And so putting a new belt on completely solved that problem. Also, I went ahead while I was at it and I sharpened the blades. That really helped between the blade sharpening and then that new belt. It really fixed most of the issues. However, I also had an issue with the engine bogging down when it was under load. So you engage the PTO, the blades, and then you add some power to it, and not always, but sometimes it would die, almost like you were pulling in or putting the handles out to park and those safety switches engaged. So that let me down, some switch issues, maybe electrical, whatever. And long story short, I ended up kind of just having a hunch. The way it was behaving and starting, I was still having issues with it, but I went, you know what, let me just try a fuel filter. So I went ahead the next day, went down to the dealership to get a fuel filter. I got one, and I was telling the parts guy, oh, this is what's happening. It was, oh, that's not it at all. You shouldn't even waste money on that. He said, go talk to the service guys. So I went around back, talked to the service guys, told them about what the issues I've been having. He said, oh yeah, you're wasting your money on the fuel filter. And it could be many things, electrical. There's a lot of different issues, switches and servos and all that sort of stuff related around the governor of the motor and the fuel injection. So anyway, while I was there, $7, I went ahead and got the fuel filter just for fun. And the next morning I went ahead and installed it. And actually you can see it right up there, brand new fuel filter. And that fixed every single one of my issues with the motor. So here's the old one. I just replaced it last year. So, you really can't see too much clogging, but it's enough where, again, it would flow, it would idle well, it would even just drive normal. When you put a load on it, that motor would start to die potentially, not all the time though. So your fuel filters aren't just a yes, no, or, on or, clogged or not clogged. They will let some flow in, and they can contribute to some of your harder diagnosis. So wanted to just share this with it. Again, fuel filters are cheap. Super easy. If you're having any motor issues, you know what, go ahead, and you should be swapping them out every year or two anyway. Again, they're cheap insurance, kind of like an oil filter. So hope this helps somebody. It took me a while to figure some of that out. Again, I was also leveraging some experts at the dealership and all that, and they were going to go down a much more expensive and long path. They were 2 weeks back behind, backed up on service. So my mower would have been there for 3 weeks during the peak of July, June, summer mowing season. So we can't have that here on the property. So again, hope this helps somebody. And if you like what you see, go ahead and like, comment, or even better, subscribe. Thank you all for watching. This how-to video was brought to you by Freedom Garage. Freedom Garage is a charitable ministry that loves on God's people through cars. We specialize in oil changes and basic vehicle maintenance for single moms, widows, seminary students, retirees on fixed incomes, clergy, and missionaries. Our goal is to become a self-sustaining charity through social media by telling stories and creating how-to videos to help others. please consider supporting us by subscribing to this YouTube channel and checking out the affiliate links in the video description. You can also follow our Instagram page at freedom_garage_ky.